Something's changed in the way you play. Sometimes I think you have more humanity than most humans.
Oh, it's fucking mad, innit?
Get away from me, you creep!
I thought we were just having a laugh together. I work here as well, just because I'm new. Yeah.
Maybe you should holster that piece.
I'm just new here. I was chatting to another mate about it, and it's just like a complete overwhelm of impending. It's just, your body is just sort of saying, "I'm checking out here, mate. You're very welcome to stay, but I'm sorry, I'm off." And that's what it felt like. It was like, I was talking into the camera, and everything in my body was saying, "I'm going. I'm going. I said I didn't want to do this, and we're doing it. So you knew this would happen, so I'm leaving. I don't care how many people you've told. I don't care how many. I'm leaving now, right now." They've, a bit narky, and I've always respected him as an actor. Jack O'Connell, if you're watching, I've always respected you, mate. I'm not slagging you off. But I find it quite hard to relate to the characters that you play, and that's no fault of yours, Jack O'Connell. It's no fault of yours. It's the casting. It's the way you're casting things. This sort of Tom Hardy, bad boy. I think it's fine, but I'd like to see some vulnerability every now and again. And I thought the character that you played in The North Water gave you a brilliant opportunity to explore that arc of seeing someone with a troubled past. And I thought you navigated your way through that arc with absolute aplomb and vigor. And so real sensitivity and vulnerability, if I may say.
Yeah, have you seen my mates? You seen my mates? I can't find them. One of them's got my car keys. Fucking hell. This is fucking good, isn't it?
Him to stop, but he wouldn't. So I put my hands around his throat and I squeezed until he stopped moving.
Oh, so you killed him. So it's kind of your fault she's dead.
Yes, I killed him.
If you'd have just said that straight away, I could have arrested you.
But I was
and
just
could have followed
defending
the
myself.
proper procedure. No. This is on you.
I wanted to live.
This is on you.
I wanted to get back to the one I love.
Shame on you.
Forget about the human.
What?
English, you dickhead. Do you speak it?
Yes.
Then you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like.
What? I don't
Say what again? Say what one more bloody time. I dare you. I double dare you, dickhead. Say what one more bloody time.
He's black.
Go on.
I don't know. He's bald.
Does he look like a bitch?
What?
Bastard.
Oh, fucking
Does
hell.
he look like a bitch?
No.
Then why'd you try to shag him like one, Brett?
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you...
I'm aware of that. That was all linked into drinking as well. Perfectionism, everything not being good enough, and I'm sure anyone watching this will relate to what I'm saying. I know it's not just me. There's nothing special about me or any of these problems. And it's an illusion to think that I am special or that these things are just exclusive to my own experience. They're not, are they? It's everywhere. And constantly bombarded with high standards and polished results, as I've mentioned before, is not helpful, is it? That definitely perpetuates that. The idea of not being enough, of not being good enough, needing to be more, to achieve more, it's all bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. I basically play a James Bond figure, and I've got to rescue all these women hostages, and they're naked because all their clothes are rotted off.
You're using this money to buy alcohol?
Yeah.
Weed?
Yes. And amphetamine. Ketamine.
The puppet is a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
So I worked with this guy.
We have been deceived by a child.
That's me.
The guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha.
Now, I'm not being funny, but I'm not 100% sure that my voice quite marries up with that.
But it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone.
It's not, is it? It's not just me, old drunk guy. Is it just me?
I saw you worked in finance, so I assumed you were smart, driven, probably the same mindset as me.
Guilty as charged.
Similar, I guess. I've worked really hard to get where I am, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah, sue me. I'm proud. I am proud of my. Well, you
So
better
you seem quite
better get used to it because there's plenty more where that came from.
Yeah, not very mysterious. Am I?
Next.
I'm just really dedicated to building my empire, you know?
What's your new restaurant called?
Fetish Diner.
Nice. That's catchy, isn't it?
Yes.
What sort of cuisine do you serve? Like, is it got like a Halloween theme?
Yes. Well, it's just pudding.
It's just pudding.
Yes, pudding.
This is gonna be 100% orc proof.
As everyone
this is
knows, twigs are an orc's worst enemy. Terrified of them. If an orc sees a twig, it will. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Welcome to the stream. These are my sound effects. I hope you like them.
Stop trying, sniveling ass. Stop your nonsense. Sweet berry wine.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
There you go. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. No, just a little joke there. Always start with a joke. Hope you're all well. Thanks for coming back. I'm well, thanks for asking. Not too bad. Not too bad. Had a nap this afternoon, so all is well. All is well. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I'm at that age where a nap is just a nice little reset in the middle of the day. After work, just sort of come back, have an hour, and then I'm still tired. I'm still tired. No, I'm not. I'm all right actually. Don't know. I think it's just this time of year. Nights are drawing in, less daylight, and I'm good apart from that. I've done a few edit notes on the short film. For those of you that don't know, I've been doing a short film and it's going well. It's going well. The edit's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. So we're just sort of sifting through the notes, me and the director now, and it should be released next spring, I would have thought. There's still a few things to do to it yet. So that's all good. How am I? How am I really? It's funny, I've sort of caught up with an old friend from college, and she's quite creative, and I think this might sound completely biased because obviously I am a creative person. I'm quite introverted, but it seems that there's a logical progression of, I don't know, throughout your 20s, everything just seems to be quite haphazard in terms of where your life is going. And then when you get to your 30s, I don't know if it's just creative people, but I've certainly found that, you know, stopping drinking and looking into spiritualism and mindfulness and basically what I want to do with my life, that seems to be a bit of a trend with creative types. As I say, it might just be because I'm biased and I only really know creative people. But there seems to be I don't know if it's just getting older and a bit jaded or cynical, or whether it's in fact the opposite. You kind of start looking at what your values are and you stop measuring success on the things, like external things. And I know I might sound a bit like a broken record on this, but the sort of preoccupation with getting somewhere else I kind of go very hot and cold with that. And more so, I'm more kind of moving away from that idea now, like, you know, trying to be successful, trying to get somewhere, like really trying. And this was the last sort of thing that highlighted that. It was looking at this and going, this is supposed to be fun. Like when I started doing this, I looked at so many tutorials of how to get more followers, and even though a lot of people that I spoke to said don't concern yourself with getting followers, just get comfortable on camera, and you know, I went through this whole thing and I was like, God, I've spent most of my adult life feeling this way, not being able to just switch off, not being able to just fucking go, right, this is enough now, this is enough, I've got enough, because there's always somebody else that's 10 steps ahead of you, 20 steps ahead of you. It's really fucking hard. And that was part of the whole reason I quit drinking, was because I was sick of that. It was just a way to shut all that off, was to get so pissed that I was kind of soothing myself and sort of being contented. And eventually that becomes more harmful than good. So anyway, this old friend of mine that I was chatting to from college, she'd said a lot of, we'd not spoken to each other for ages, and it was nice to sort of touch base and go, yeah, it sounds like we're at similar places. You know, and you have to start putting a few things first, and it does get lumped in with a lot of woo-woo sort of vocabulary, I think. She was talking about manifesting, and I was like, I don't know if I've ever really bought that. And again, I know I've spoken about this as well, the laws of attraction, and has it been completely hijacked by Western culture, consumerists? Is it a way of marketing how to get what you want psychology? And I think there is a bit of that. And she mentioned somebody, and I had a quick look at them, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know where I draw the line, to be honest. When does it become? It's almost like, it seems to me in some cases. Now, I don't know much about this person that she mentioned. I've only just really had a quick glance at it, but I do have a healthy level of cynicism around that kind of mentality. Some would say not healthy enough, but it almost feels like when I hear jargon being used, or it's like you have to go through these certain steps, like someone mentioned, and I've done it as well, like this, there was some kind of technique I was doing for a while, and it was like you had to write down what you wanted to manifest as if you already had it 3 times, same line, like a concise sort of soundbite, if you like. I am grateful that I, even if you don't have it, you write it as if you do have it. You write it 3 times in the morning, then 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night. And you do that for 33 days. And I did it. And I don't know if it worked. My thing was, I want to be free from overthinking and perfectionism. It sounds really cringeworthy saying it out loud, but I did it because I was like, I want to see what happens. And I think it did work to an extent. But then you could argue that if you focus on something enough, then you start to see it everywhere. So how much of it is in terms of attracting something to you, is it you are just biased to completely searching for that one? Like for instance, this tattoo I got, the feather there, I saw that about 3 times leading up to when I was going to get the tattoo. I won't go into all the meaning and stuff because that is quite cringe, but it's personal to me. But I saw feathers, like I saw about 3 of them really distinctly in the days building up to that. Now, is there something cosmic about that? I don't think so. I really don't. I think that's just your brain is hard-lined to, it's like at the front of your internal Rolodex of things that you're conscious of at that one time. You can't be conscious of everything. So when you're trying to manifest something, I suppose that it's both things are true. You are hyper aware of this particular thing. Like I was hyper aware of not overthinking things, of just doing things like this, for example. It did help with that to an extent. But am I free from perfectionism? Am I free from overthinking? I wouldn't say I'm free from it. I'd say I'm more accepting of it. And I did do a lot of reading around that time, actually, because I was so geared to that. That's pretty much how I got into Taoism, which is something I chatted about with Souls in the chat a few streams ago. And Alan Watts talks about that, and Taoism really is about the yin and yang philosophy. Like, you can't have good without bad. So you can't have perfection without imperfection. You have to embrace struggle. You have to embrace sadness, anger, all the. For me, it's all the negative stuff, which since I got sober, I've become more and more comfortable with that. So when you have a a group of people, or one person at the head of this group of people saying that you have to really believe in this thing you want, so you can't have any negative thoughts around this thing that you want. It can only be in the positive. I've got to a point sometimes where I'm like, oh, fuck this. You know, when you really want something and you sort of get that rejection, whatever it may be, I just kind of go, fuck it, just fuck all of this. Fuck trying to be good, fuck trying to be nice, fuck trying in general, fuck being positive. It's that sort of like elastic band, and it just sort of, for me, I have a hard time towing that line of manifestation, whatever that may mean. Maybe I've got the complete wrong end of the stick of it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. But that's the perfect get out of jail free card, isn't it? For anyone who preaches the laws of attraction. We'll go, well, you weren't clear enough to the universe about what it was you wanted. And it's like, well, there's no formula. Whichever way you look at it, there cannot be a formula to get whatever you want in life. There just can't be. Life does not work like that. Having said that, there was one thing that did seem to work for me, and this is a bit weird, but when I was, how long ago was it? It was a long time ago, maybe 10 years ago, something like that. And I was doing this play, and there was an emotional scene in it where I had to sort of break up with this person, and I had to really lose my temper and get distraught and really emotional, and I had to hit this like peak every single night, and it was like the whole climax of the theatre show. And so as an actor, you have to do these things called substitutions, or like emotional memory, and it's when you get all your, I suppose you sort of sift through all your memories and your experiences. And I had a letter from a girlfriend that I was really serious with, like when I was quite young, and it was really poignant and fresh, and I would look at this letter and I would go through this every night for about 2 months. I would get to this place of, you know, that place of being completely in love and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I might be just completely overthinking this, but it wasn't long after that this person sort of came back. That's an advert.
And this one goes out to all the hip-hop fans.
Just take a quick break here. Let's have a listen to the advert.
You can download this and a lot more by upgrading to Upbeat Premium.
This is Upbeat Premium, everybody. Upbeat Premium. Go there for all your chill hop needs. Let's get back to the show. Yeah, not long after that, this person sort of reappeared back in my life, which I did think at the time, I was like, that's odd. And I kind of had a brief understanding of what I'd read The Secret. An ex-girlfriend had given me this book, The Secret, and I was like, at the time when it came out, I was like, oh, that is interesting, and I did buy into it a bit. So inadvertently, I thought, have I done that? Have I manifested this person? Because I can't remember how. I don't think she just appeared. I can't even remember how it was, but all of a sudden she was there, and I was like, wow, this is weird. And then she was with somebody at the time, and we sort of lost contact. And then not long after that, I was like, I'm just gonna be completely okay now with knowing that that is out there, and I will find that again. Do you know what I mean? And then really, it wasn't long after that I met my longest term girlfriend that I've been with. And that at the time I was like, holy shit, that is weird. Now, is that like they say, hindsight is 20/20, if that's the right phrase to use, but did I manifest that? Would that have happened anyway? There's no way of knowing. You can only look at these things retrospectively. The same way that anyone says that they manifested something. Like, where's the evidence? It's a really... I mean, I'm fascinated by the question. I don't know what the answer is. But I'm always flirting around the edges of manifestation. But I do think one thing that's struck me is that you have to be grateful for what you do have. Now, if you're constantly coming from a place of lacking, like, why the fuck haven't I done this yet? Like I sometimes do. But I just think that's pretty human. I think the manifesting thing is bollocks. Admire your honesty. Thanks, Padmire. Why do you think it's bollocks? If you can articulate that. See, as I say, I don't know how long you've been here, but I do have a healthy level of cynicism. But there's something about, for me, what I've found works, and I think you can cherry, because it's like YouTube is now just so, it's the Wild West, isn't it? YouTube. Anyone can post a video and give you tips and tricks of how to manifest money. There's so many, like, I've skirted over things saying manifest your dream house or manifest millions within 7 minutes. Do not skip this. And you just think, yeah, that is absolute bollocks, isn't it? Because if it was true, everyone would be doing it. So of course you have to be almost forensic in what you give your energy to and what you believe. But one thing I know that's helped me is being grateful for what I do have and coming from a place of gratitude rather than right, let's sit down today and think about all the things I want. Like I'm asking Father Christmas for presents. I try not to think of things as being successful or unsuccessful. Yeah, my dad always would talk about being a success, and I think that it's bollocks. Try at least to just do things of value and be happy. Manifesting is bollocks because it sounds like it's trying to give yourself some control of things you have no control over. Yeah, I would agree with that, Padmire. There's a yes, that's the thing that makes me cringe a bit. It's almost like it's narcissistic to think that you have that much control over your life. And I just think, I know I keep banging on about stopping drinking, but that was a turning point for me in terms of, oh, life is not what I want it to be, and in some respects there's always going to be things that I can't control. Like the sobriety prayer is, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So if you're constantly waking up every morning and going, I'm going to manifest this, one day I will have this, like one day, like how far down the line are we talking? How long are you going to be waiting? So if you can just sort of sit back and observe the things that you do have and what you do have control over, like, you know, just generally being a good person and showing up for other people, the quicker you can get to, I guess, feeling content or connected or whatever it is. And life's pretty good, man. I really can't complain. There are a few things that I want that I'm like, why the fuck hasn't this happened yet? This is starting to annoy me now. But generally speaking, man, I've got my health, got mates, I'm doing this. This is good fun. I'm finding the enjoyment in this now and not trying to push ahead too much or get impatient. So, yeah, that's that. Manifesting. I'd like to know anyone else who's watching this. I'd like to know your thoughts. If you've had an experience of sitting down for a month and trying to manifest something and it's appeared, I'd love to know. How are you otherwise, Padmire? Are you well? I'm going to jump into a game. You're doing a short film which sounds amazing with your own cinematographer. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, man. I was working through some notes before. I'm really happy with it. The only thing I'm not sure on is for film festivals. Like the editor said, it might be a bit long for a short film festival. And I know you've had some experience with this, Padmire, but I don't think there's a cut-off point for a short film, is there? There may be sort of different schools of thought on this, but at the moment, this short that I'm doing is about 18 minutes at the moment. That's just the first cut. It will get tighter than that. But I've had films in festivals that are like 16 minutes, 18 minutes. This one. And I want to try and get it down to 16. But he said it's too long for film festivals, and I don't necessarily agree with that. But I've never directly been involved with the submission process. It's always been like the director or producer. This is the first thing I've been sort of in charge of, if you like. So that's a bit of a... I don't think it'll be too much of an issue, because it wouldn't take much to shave a few minutes off it. But this guy, he's called Sean Roberts, who's edited it, and he's just got a really good sensitivity around the, first of all, the humour, and also the, you know, the more serious bits, and catching certain nuances and beats and the whole rhythm of it. So John Gray, the cinematographer, recommended him, and he's come up good there. Old Johnny Boy, old Johnny Boy. So yeah, the being patient with that, and not, because initially I was like, I want to just fucking do it myself. I don't want to hand it over to anybody. I want to do it because I wrote it. I'm in it. It's my face on the poster. And it's that sort of control freak in me wanted to really have a go at it. And then I started uploading all the raw footage. And I was just like, oh fuck. And I was asking John, the DOP, like, so I have to sync all of this, do I? And he was like, yeah, you've got to sync the audio with the visual. And I was like, right, how do I do that then? He was like, well, you've got to go through each and every take and literally sync it up, like the clapperboard and the spike in the audio waves. I was like, oh, that's gonna take a while, isn't it? He was like, yeah, it takes fucking ages. I was like, so who's that editor you mentioned? Would he be? Because of course, by the end of all of that, I'd be so fucking sick of it. I would not. And then of course you start to get snow blindness because you've been looking at it for so long. You're like, I don't know what this is anymore. Is this shit? I think this might be shit. I can't remember. Yeah, short films I've seen by directors that make it big are very, very short films. Damn. Yeah. What you said about how you just told the cinematographer what film you wanted it to look like, It Follows, blew my mind. Yeah. In what way? In what way did it blow your mind? I mean, it's a good thing to aim for, and I don't know whether people will see that or not. It's an odd one, isn't it? Because when you're in the beginnings of putting something together, it's all very idealistic, and then you start to bring it together technically, and you go, oh fuck, this thing that we were all heading towards, they must have had a lot of money, because although that looks very natural and there's a lot of technical prowess that goes into executing that look, that kind of style. Not always, but in this case it was. In this case it was like, oh, it's not, because it looks, so in It Follows, there's I'll show anyone very quickly. Cinematographer. Oh, it's called Gregory Crewdson. So the guy who they yeah, Gregory Crewdson. He's a big boy, isn't he? He's a big boy. So It Follows, the cinematographer was inspired by this photographer. I mean, they're just great, really great. That. So these take a long time to put together in terms of the lighting. If you were to look at let's see if we can find a picture of like behind the scenes lighting. It's also time, which we didn't have the luxury of. This isn't a criticism of what we did. I thought what we achieved in the time that we had, with the equipment we had, I thought we did a very good job. So there are basically what we said at the start of the process was, if we can aim for this and end up somewhere, if we fall short of it, then that's great, but at least we're in that vicinity, you know. Just didn't realise it was that easy. Can you make it a bit like this? Oh, right, thought they would have their own style and wouldn't want to copy others. No, far from it. Far from it. I think, although, I mean, that's interesting. Well, you know, this is a case in point with It Follows. It looks very original, the whole look and vibe of it, but he was inspired by this other photographer. Yeah, we didn't have much practical lighting. I mean, is that Gregory Crutzen? That shot from, can you see that properly? There is a shot from It Follows which looks very similar to that. Yeah. You know, that lighting, it's got a real sort of dreamlike quality. So that, yeah, that is what we wanted with, it's now called, it's not called Wolf Ticket now, it's called Brief Guide to Self-Destruction. Because it's all indoors, we just wanted to try and get that, and it's filmed at in daytime as well, so it's tricky. There's only so much you can do with daylight. Again, that was time restrictions. We couldn't shoot at night because it was somebody else's house. But yeah, that feeling of, that sort of dreamlike feeling, because you're in this guy's, the main character, you're in this guy's psyche for a lot of the journey. And he's into meditation, and it's yeah, it's a tricky one to articulate, but I think everyone that was involved, the great thing about it was that everyone involved knew all the reference points, especially the art director, Ali Davis. She was an absolute gem. How's your short going, Padma? You filmed a comedy series, didn't you? Which I think you've shot now. Oh. What's happened to the volume? That's strange. Why has the sound gone off? Desktop audio. That's strange. What did I press then? Oh. It's Eminem. Right, so that's working. Main screen. Have I muted something? Sorry, Padma, one sec. Can you hear any music? Not saying you can. Monitor off, monitor only. How strange. No music. Let me reload it. Oh, I've muted. That's why. I muted the website. Silly me. It's off. Don't know how I did that. So, Spielberg's cinematographer always has the light shining through the windows really bright, yeah. Didn't think daylight limited you with lighting. Well, here's the thing. It's got to be consistent. So even if you are shooting in daylight, the daylight ebbs and flows. It doesn't stay consistent, like the same consistent lighting all the time. So the gaffer, the lighting person, who, to be fair, when I first started that project, I was like, I didn't even know what a gaffer was. I didn't even think about lighting or anything like that. So yeah, that element of it has to be controlled, which if you're on a professional film set, you have a huge fucking lighting rig outside, blasting light through the window, artificial light. So then you've got control of it. Whereas with this, we nearly had to reshoot a whole scene because the way the schedule worked out, we couldn't continue that particular scene, so we had to come back to it. And by the time we got to that day, it was raining, and we're like, shit, we're gonna have to reshoot all that stuff we did on the previous day. We're gonna have to reshoot that so it matches up in the edit. Thankfully, the gods were smiling on us, and we got some sunshine. But it's all a learning curve. Like, I didn't know any of that. And lighting is such a huge factor, as well as sound. It sounds like a nightmare. Thankfully, like I said, I was so grateful that I got that crew. Especially, I mean, Ads, who plays the other guy, is a best mate of mine. His wife was the director. I know this all sounds quite sort of incestuous, like, oh, you're only working with your mates. But when you're working for that kind of money, which is very low budget, of course you're going to ask your mates. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable. But first of all, no professional would do it, probably, unless they really, really wanted to do it. But so first of all, being comfortable with those people, and then people like John, who was just a gem. Like, his whole attitude, his outlook, his, I want to say positivity, but it's less kind of cheesy than that. Just pragmatic, I suppose. Pragmatic, level-headed, and communicated really well. And then Ali, the art director, the person whose house it was, Jesus, man, she was an absolute legend. I was so... Because the house, it always bothers me in movies where they green screen in an orange dusk dawn light, but guess it's easier, so much easier. Just green screen everything. So much less hassle. Whereas if you watch a Neil Breen film, that's precisely what he does. That's how he cuts his corners. He knows his way around an editing suite, put it that way, old Neil Breen. But yeah, the person whose house it was, we completely changed the whole sort of aesthetic of that house. Did not cater towards this character, the main character. So it was a friend of the family's, and I didn't know this person that well. So when we started doing like a recce for this is when it very first started. Yeah, no worries, mate. When it first started, we would go around to this woman's house and I'd be like, hi, how you doing? It was all a bit awkward and a bit tentative, and I felt like, oh shit, I can't just ask this person to... She was like, listen, whatever you need me to do, if you need me to move stuff around and if you need me to change certain things, then let me know. And I was like, okay, cool. Don't quite know where to start, and then I brought the art director on board, and it was like, oh great, so that's what an art director does. She's in charge of how the whole thing looks, like the set, as it were, and this character's home and the aesthetic of the film, so she can liaise with the house owner. But then I was like, shit, is she gonna be... there was one art director that I got involved that I won't go into the details, but my instinct was like, I don't communicate well with this person, and I don't necessarily trust her liaising with the house owner and for her to be tactful enough to say certain things. So there were a few other logistical things that didn't work out with her, but when Ali came on board, I was like, her temperament is just absolutely perfect for this kind of thing. It's low budget. Everyone's doing me a huge favor. You know, everyone. This is all on goodwill. A lot of it, anyway. And so her and the house owner, they got on really well and they communicated really well. And so that was just another thing for me not to worry about. So that all came together really well. So yeah, it's looking good. It is looking good. I know it's going to be, I don't know where I'm kind of thinking of where I would have the premiere, whether to hire somewhere out. I think I will do, definitely, because so many people have contributed towards the film. It's all crowdfunded, so there needs to be an evening where I get to thank those people, and you know, I've got to figure out the rewards and stuff like that. But I'm just not sure where that might be. I was thinking about home in Manchester, but I don't know how expensive that is. I would imagine that's going to be a pricey affair. And then there's the question of getting into film festivals. What did Padma say? It's not there anymore. Yeah, oh yeah, short films I've seen by directors that made it big, and very, very short films. I think you're right. I do think short films do stand a better chance. And I know I'm biased, but I do think it's good. I think it's good, even though it's long for a short film. 15 minutes isn't... I'll tell you what, I've seen some fucking awful films that are very short, and they're shit as well as being very short. Some... Oh, I don't want to get too, egotistical here, but this is obviously this is personal taste. But God, there's some very, very shit. That some of them are just not very good, and it makes you feel like, if this is the... God, this sounds like such a snobby thing to say. It is a snobby thing to say. If you're watching a short film of yours at a film festival and you're looking at and you're going, how the fuck is that? And sometimes, I don't want to get political, but it seems that the content, even if it's executed extremely poorly or lazily, what I mean by that, when it's executed poorly, like the film could be about something very serious and politically relevant, but that doesn't necessarily equate to a good film, in my opinion. I think if you're going to tackle something like that, the story needs to be nuanced, and it needs to be executed well. The acting needs to be good, the writing needs to be detailed and not completely one-sided. Otherwise, why bother making it? Everybody knows that certain things are bad. Everyone knows that moralistically, the majority of people, especially if they've gone to a night out to watch some short films, the general public, moralistically, they're on the right side. And so when you start preaching to them, is what it feels like, that it's like, we know this. Where's the artistry? It's just clunking someone over the head with virtue signalling, is what I think. And I've seen a lot of it in short film festivals. Now, again, I know I'm on my high horse here, and people might disagree with me, but I think there is an element of that. So it's a mixed bag, is what I'm saying. It's a mixed bag, and I would like to think that. We'll see. But one thing that's encouraging is that a couple of other shorts that I've done, which are about 15 minutes long, they've gone into film festivals and even won some awards, which has been great. So fingers crossed. Either way, we'd even do something on here. I don't know. Could do something on Twitch. The thing is, because people have contributed to it, one of the perks is that so if, say, for instance, I think it's if you've contributed 30 quid or even £10, something as low as that, then you get a HD copy of the film. Like you'll get a download link to the film. So I can't then just go, all right, it's released now for everyone. I'll just put it on YouTube and everyone can watch it. I'm gonna have to hold it back for the paying customer, as it were. So I don't know. I don't rightly know. We'll see. We shall see. Very briefly, I watched a great... I'm going to play a game in a minute. I watched this over the weekend, and I thought it was astonishingly well put together. It's called Arcane, and I don't know anything about... It's based on Arcane League of Legends, which is a computer game, which I know nothing about. I came across it on here and I saw like 9.3 IMDb rating. That's pretty high. And then I saw the animation, which I don't know what the style of that is called. Let's see if the trivia will tell us. I'd rate it that much. I know I'm not signing in. I don't want to go roll down to the spoilers. Imagine Dragons in episode. So I want to know what that visual style is. Visual. It's like, I know it's like a steampunk aesthetic of Arcane. Video game into a stunning television show. Jinx said it right. Yeah. What's that? That's not. Oh no, I don't want to sign into that. Don't keep me signed in there. Open up about the process, because to me it felt like it was based on a comic book series or a novel. The story was really, I think there's 9 episodes, like 45 minutes each, and it's so well put together. The story, I mean, it's got like a sort of Greek tragedy type feel about it. The acting's phenomenal, and the physics of it doesn't feel like like a lot of CGI stuff. It just feels very two-dimensional, and there's nothing visceral about it. You don't really feel anything when you're watching it, whereas with this, it's like from the opening scene you're gripped, and I think that's to do with the sound design and, like I say, the physics of it, like people running over buildings and stuff, and you really feel that they're about to fall off the edge, or that they smash into a wall. Like the violence feels really visceral as well. I love it. I mean, and this isn't my bag generally. I don't really get that excited about, I don't know what you'd call this type of stuff, like fantasy type fiction, generally speaking. I know that some animation tries too much to be live action. It's not that. It's something that really embraces being animated, and so it just felt right. It was larger than life. When you watch it on the big screen, it feels like it belongs there. Yeah, I don't know anything about the game, but I might play it actually, just to see what how similar the actual series is. I don't know. Highly recommend it anyway. A bit of the trailer. "23 seconds? Fuck off." Be dead by then. Official trailer, let's have a look. Oh my god. Do you know what? Let's go to YouTube. Trusty friend YouTube. Arcane. Look at that.
When I
That's
was a
better.
kid, me and
That's
my
better, isn't it?
we played a game where we pretended to chase monsters away.
Do you know what I mean? I think it reminded me of when they did the Dark Crystal series, and everyone was really hyped up for that, and I was looking forward to it because there was a lot of nostalgia attached to it, and I was, I can't wait to see what they did with it. And then it was so underwhelming. There was no, I think I only watched like 15 minutes of it, and I was just like, I was so underwhelmed. The whole tone of it, and it was just like, who's this made for? It's not. A lot of people that are going to be watching this are going to be adults now, and it just felt like it just didn't marry up with, like, the Dark Crystal back in its day was it was terrifying. It really, like, a lot of Jim Henson stuff was really dark and nightmarish. I found, like, The Storyteller with John Hurt, that was one of my favorite things to watch. But the puppetry in that, I just thought, because there was a lot of talk about the puppetry in the remake, like the reboot, if you like, of the Dark Crystal, and it's such a, I don't know what the answer is, but it seems like such an easy mark to miss, and I think it's got something to do with the acting, because with this I felt like just from the very first scene, you're invested in these two characters straight away. I was hooked anyway. I don't know if anyone else has seen it or felt similarly.
Monster's gonna get you when I'm here. Then a real monster showed up. I have to find her.
The world's growing smaller every day. Up there on the surface, the topsiders are leaving the Undercity further behind.
I believe I've discovered something incredible. A way to harness magic through science.
You don't understand what's at stake. Power doesn't come to those who are born strongest. It comes to those who will do anything to achieve it. Imagining yourself a hero. Then what are you?
That's Haley Stansfield, great actress. Is it actor or is it actress?
More lives may be lost. The Undercity cannot be controlled.
Then we have to go in by force.
What have you done with my sister?
I'll give her your regards.
This cycle of violence will never stop. She's too far gone. I have to try.
I think what I'm fascinated in is
You've got a good heart.
first of all the physics of it, and then the performances.
Protect the family.
There's no way that can all just be completely manufactured without any kind of motion capture. And that's what I like, when they really, so they feel and look very human, as well as being incredibly heightened and stylized. The whole world of it is just so watchable. Like, every scene is just visually mind-blowing, and the story really holds up as well. So yeah, Arcane, highly, even if it's not your bag, if it looks like, it's rated 15, it's pretty violent and there's some language in it, so but viewer discretion is advised. But get into it, man, get into it, see what you reckon. Okay, I am going to take a very, very short break, and I'll be back with some Detroit Become Human. Let's do this. Hello. I lied. I'm not going to jump into the game straight away. I really want to look at this on YouTube because it's something that I've been I've been meaning to delve into for a while, and I can't. Part of me is thinking it's a thing that I remember from ages ago, and part of me is like, is this a real thing or have I just dreamt it? But it's it's called this Jack's Creation. Oh, it's quite grim actually. But this guy, I mean, yeah, it is a real thing. Jack's Creation, and he's got this. Oh no, it seems harsh now actually watching this, but he's got duct tape on his hair. And it's like that was his thing. It was called Jack's Creation. Jack Taylor. There's a band called themselves Jack's Creation in homage to this man. Again, I don't want to seem like I'm fat shaming here.
Steak.
It's just the way he says that's
Steak.
That's Jack's Creation.
I
think he asks
I'm
him.
eating it for her. This is how
Your hair, Jack.
Yeah. Well, all I've got to say to that, like the Germans, they never left me alone. I mean, it's something that started from school.
Started from school?
All I said was a few words, and they just said, oh, well, we'll leave it at that. I'll just say it's Jack's Creation. Jack likes it. It's Jack's lived with it all this time. And it suits me, and then understood and said, oh, well, that'll do us. And then...
Fucking fair play, man. So that, yeah, it is a thing. It was a thing. That's Jack's Creation, and we'll say no more about it. We will say no more about it, Jack, because it's time to play a game, and that game is Detroit, the game becoming human. Let's do it now. That's Jack's Creation, that. So he did that when he was at school. So if you couldn't see, he's basically put duct tape on his head. I don't know if there's hair underneath that. Or is it like, I don't know how that's physically possible. Is he like shaved his head up to that point and then there's just a strip of hair there and he's put, I mean, I don't, it's the kind of physics of it. Like, how does he do it? How do you do it, Jack? I wonder if he's still alive.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you were here already.
Yep.
I apologize. It won't happen again.
That's okay.
I'm glad
Chill
you
out.
made these decisions last time.
Yeah.
This is our story.
Yep. Everything all right? A bit troubled there. A little bit troubled.
Wait.
What?
Are you sure you should continue? Maybe we should leave things as they are.
Yeah.
As you wish.
Why? What? Why? Wait. Why did you say that then when what, is there something you're not telling me? Quick recap. The guy who is leading the revolution sacrificed himself. Well, I sacrificed him. So he's dead. He's definitely dead. He's not coming back. The police officer, he has what's he been up to? Hank, his partner, has left him. They've gone their separate ways. I thought I was getting on the right side of Hank, but apparently not. He's done one now. So I think his name is Connor, the copper, is kind of going rogue. He's been taken off the case, but he's working it. He's working his way through it from the outside. And then the girl robot, I've not seen her for a while actually. We didn't check in with her on the last stream, so I think I'm due to check back in with her and I've got a feeling we might be quite near the end, although I'm not sure. Let me just check all of this is working okay. Yep. Oh, we are back with her. Yes, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let me just check the settings have saved, because they didn't save last time and we got a lot of dropped frames, which I'm dreadfully sorry for. Yes, let's go back to that. Apply, because you've undermined my decisions once again, computer. We'll have less of that. Let's turn the desktop audio up slightly. I think that will suffice. And let's do Detroit Become Human again. Now we've started. Oops. So we are still on the run. Me and this little girl here. Find Jericho, talk to Rose, locate Jericho. Right, so Jericho is the kind of the outfit, if you like, of renegades. Call themselves Jericho. There they are there. That's all them.
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
One place for Alice. Let's go upstairs. Let's have a, oh, what's this? There's a fire over there by the looks of it. Use some light. Yes. You warm yourself up here, Alice. Oh. You warm your cockles there, love.
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
She's poorly. Poorly sick. I think I had a bug the other day. It's like a 24-hour bug.
Stay with her.
And then I had my jab
try to
on
find this Marcus.
Sunday.
The last bus is in 2
And
hours.
a banging headache yesterday.
The terminal's on the other side of
okay
town.
now.
We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Carol,
That's 3 jabs. 3 jabs Jowett, they call me.
it's about Alice.
Hey, 3 jab Jowett.
We'll
Yeah,
have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back.
that's how I answer the
Stay with
phone at
Alice.
work. Good morning, 3 jab Jowett. How can I help you? As of today, I've started doing that. Oh, here we go. So this is Connor. He is, he's all in, this guy now. All in. He's here to, don't catch anyone's attention. Okay, so be careful. Just play it right. Find deviant leader. Well, who is the new leader? I mean, he's dead now. He's dead.
Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android yourself. They are unpredictable and potentially
I
violent.
think. As I say, this is gearing up to the finale. Who's running this joint? Oh,
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
yes, I suppose I am actually. Find the new leader.
Why? Why did they do it? Why?
Is it you? No, not you. What about you? Oh
Are you
yeah,
Lord?
it's his yes, that would make sense.
I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours.
Oh.
And we need passports.
Sorry, excuse me. Let me just update the stream title here. Game. Right. Become human. Bollocks. I'm sure it's this one. Or is it exclamation mark game? Detroit. Become human. Enter. Game. No matches. How did I do it? I always forget how to do it. Just do it the old way, the old-fashioned way. Type it in. Like a dick. Try to become human. Update. Thank you. That's that. And back to it.
Detroit is under curfew. There are soldiers everywhere looking for androids. You're safe here. You should wait a while before you leave the city.
Maybe you're right. We might be safer here until things calm down.
One of us used to work for the State Department. He has electronic passports that he can easily modify. I'll have him give you one.
Oh. No. What? Thank you.
Thanks for your help.
Why has it done that?
You said you were with a little girl? You know humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
Bond.
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
Wonder how far off this is. So it's not far off this, you know. It's not far off. Not like this, but you know, robots that can sort of walk and talk like this. Let's have a quick look. AI talking. Oh no, that's IMDb, you stupid fucker. AI talking. It's already too late. Oh no.
Artificial intelligence robots. Are they the future on mind
Why
to
are you
assimilate the
talking
common
like
Bob
that?
and Alice to
Jesus Christ. Talk normally. It's
artificial
fine.
intelligence.
That's the same video. Oh yeah. This is weird. It's the eyes. Look at the eyes. Look, I mean, they're there, aren't they? They're there. Would you have one? Would you buy one? No, not in my home. Just that at the end of your bed. Morning, Adam. Can I make you some orange juice? What would you like for breakfast, Adam? Just a bucket of water to throw on you, please. Petrifying robot. Who does?
I was there.
Oh, what's happening here? What am I trying to do now? Return to Alice. Okay. Because you like Alice. Or whatever your name is. Oh. No, no. Down. No, no. You had it right the first time. Who are you? Who are you? Oh. He's dead, isn't he? That's a dead robot.
A new stage has been reached, demonstrating beyond all doubt that these defective machines have become a real danger for American society.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us.
Alice.
Without the courage and the determination
Where?
of the police, the machines would have reduced Detroit to a state
Oh, she's in that corner.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Let's have a quick question. What is something you wish you'd figured out sooner? You ever think about that one? Something I wish I'd figured out sooner.
Alice.
Might have already answered that one. What? Oh, that's a robot. Sorry, what? Perfect child you always dreamed of.
I knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it.
Oh shit!
She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for.
Damn.
You need each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us?
She's a robot child.
Alice loves you, Kara. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
God damn. Something you wish you'd figured out sooner. That plot twist. No. Something I wish I'd figured out sooner. I don't know. If you want a proper arsehole answer would be, you figure out everything at the moment that you're supposed to figure it out. You know, you don't want to sort of embellish your journey by wishing that you'd done things sooner because everything happens at the moment that it's supposed to happen. That's a very boring answer, isn't it? Arguably very pretentious and annoying. But I'll stick with that until I figure out a better one.
Kara, is there something wrong?
Let's give her a hug.
We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes. Forever.
I hope this story ends well, because the other two have really hit a bit of a downer. Not the happiest of endings, the other two. Well, Connor's might do. Still time to turn it around.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our people are shutting down one after another, and there's nothing we can do for them. President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and that we need to be eliminated.
Marcus would know what to do.
He's the one that got us into this mess.
He gave his life for our cause.
He provoked the humans. How much longer before they find Jericho now? Marcus is dead, North. Now it's up to
Say
us
it like that.
to decide the future for our
You
people.
know that.
We have to fight them. It's the only way.
If you choose a confrontation with humans, we are all going to die.
Gather up all the guns you can find. We'll leave at dawn.
This is a mistake, North. You won't buy our freedom with blood.
Connor. Software instability. Distrusted.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now, deal with North. We need it alive.
No. Don't think. I think. I can't do that, I'm afraid, Amanda.
I've been ordered to take you alive.
Don't think I can do that, Amanda. I've
But I
got
won't hesitate to
feelings.
shoot if you give me no choice.
Feelings, such strong
You're one of
feelings.
us. You can't betray your own kind.
Instructions.
You're coming with me.
You're Connor, aren't you?
Stay back.
I've heard about you.
Don't come any closer.
The famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you're looking for.
Say nothing.
You're not one of them. We are your people. We're fighting for your freedom too.
Say nothing. Let's say nothing.
You never had any doubts. Never behaved irrationally as if there's something inside you.
That was quite enough out of you.
Stronger than your program.
Say nothing
You're
again.
one of us. Join our cause.
Should I join them? I
Join
think I should
your
join them.
people.
Let's unite. Stop all this silly nonsense.
It's time to decide.
Path unlocked. Remain a machine. Oh, I can't do anything else.
Nice try.
Oh
But
no.
I'm no deviant.
Oh no. Oh,
Shit!
what's that? What did that say? Remain human. God damn. I said god damn, god damn.
What's going on, Carol?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on, go, go, go!
Slow down a tiny, 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 tiny bit. You.
Delta advancing on your position.
Rats in a maze.
Hey, Carol! They're coming! The corridor, over there. Follow me. This way! Quick!
Where? I'm scared.
This way. They're
no. Which way? Okay. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Let's go this way.
Buster!
Oh shit. Oh shit. There he is. Billy Big Bollocks. Neutralized deviant leader. Ooh, which side is he gonna come on?
Save yourself! Save Alice!
No, we're not going to leave you behind. Right, Carl? We can't leave him.
No, I'm not gonna leave him. Help him.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Clara, no!
Oh, protect Alice. I hope I don't have to sacrifice Alice for Luther.
Don't move!
You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger.
Alright,
Go
well,
out before they come
I
back.
can stay here then.
What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
Don't want to leave you.
Don't worry. I'll catch up with you at the border, okay? Go now. Take care of each other.
Which way? This way? Hide, 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 hide. Okay, let's go in here.
She'll die out there, Kara.
Gotta help her.
Open the door.
I'll help her. Open. Fuck it. Fuck it. Protect each other. God damn. Quick, 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 quick. Yes. In the face.
Yes, I'm fine. We can't stay here.
There's more down there! Follow me! Don't move!
Don't shoot. I'm on your side.
With us? Are you a human?
Should I attack? Perkins excuse. What's that? I don't know what that is.
I work with Agent Perkins.
You're a lucky guy. Another second I'd have shot you. You should go back up on deck and let us do our job.
You're right. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Way out! We're safe, Alice.
Oh god, please don't die at the last minute. Please don't. Oh shit! Play dead. Run! Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck!
Get up! He's coming!
Shit, shit,
He's
shit.
coming!
Get up, get up, get up! No! Oh, fuck it!
He's coming, Carl! He's coming!
Attack! Oh, Luther.
Luther!
Thanks, mate.
Luther, no!
Tell my story.
Journey without me, Alice. The most extraordinary person I've ever met. I was a machine. You made me part of a family. Take good care of Carol.
You're a good lad, Luther. You're a fucking good lad. Goodbye. Goodbye, dear friend. Goodbye forever. Well, she didn't die, so that's good. What now? What now? What's Connor gonna do? Mission failed.
Don't move.
Shit.
Don't shoot. I'm on your side.
Is he gonna die again? Oh fucking hell. Shit. Five times. That was number 5. Fucking useless. Absolutely fucking useless. But we didn't want him to intervene, so that's good. Fair enough. But as a police officer, fucking useless. Hank shot him twice,
We found
3
several
times.
hundred androids in the hull, sir.
Take him away.
Yes, sir.
Clear the ship and order the men to withdraw.
He'll be back though. He'll be back again.
This isn't over.
Ooh. Achievement unlocked. Compliant. Right. Oh yeah, so there's 2 different strands. Crossroads, Marcus. Wow, there's a lot going on here. I stayed alone with her thoughts. World stats. Let's zoom out. Marcus. Oh shit. Wait, what? Marcus died. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we know Marcus died. Connor's flowchart. Right. Spot Kara stopped by Lucy. 4% confronted North. These are all pretty low. Pursue North, 1%. Stopped by Soldier, 6%, 14%. 1% corridor confrontation. Yes, please. 1% find Josh. Machine Connor was destroyed. Oh shit. Yes. I'm special. Look how special I am. That's world stats. That can't be right. That's mental. I mean, it's not great, is it? Because I could have done all of this. I will have to go back. Maybe not straight away, but I'll definitely revisit this. Because I don't know what. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what else I could have done. Yeah. Cyberlife will send a new Connor. It's not over, that guy said. It is not over. Right, let's have a quick look at Kara. This all seemed quite... Yeah, Marcus died in Freedom March. Meet North. 94% hugged Alice. Kara and Alice in the corridor. This all looks fairly high on the spectrum. Fine. Luther sacrifices himself, 7%. Leave Jericho. Yes. So we've got everything is riding on these two now. Everything. I cannot. If these two die, I'm going to be genuinely upset. Genuinely. Here he is. He's back. He's back again.
The previous Connor failed its mission. You're going to replace it. You know what you have to do, don't you?
Destroy the leader of the Deviants.
Go, Connor. Don't disappoint me.
When have I let you down before, Amanda? It's me. It's Connor. When have I ever let you down? You've been shot and killed 5 times. Who's been counting? Hey? Look at this face. Do I look worried?
Marcus gave his life for our people. He showed us that we can choose our own destiny. But he is not here to guide us anymore. Now it is up to us to finish what he started. Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are in camps right now, being destroyed. The time has come for us to make a choice. One that may decide the future of our people. They wanted a war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom. And we will win, or we will die trying.
Time.
Oh. Ooh. The last assignment. Okay. Let's go.
At 6 a.m. this morning,
Let's
a
fucking
national
go.
curfew was declared.
Let's do
Civilian
this.
movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Madam President! Please!
Hacking.
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Yeah, right.
Please! Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The Deviant leader has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Madam President!
I mean...
Madam President!
Intelligent life. I was going to say, there's only 4 options there, and it's just literally choosing which order you do them in.
Do you have any
What's the
comment?
point?
That's ridiculous. Next question, please.
Madam President!
Bit dismissive on it.
Madam President!
Dismissive.
Please? Please?
Please!
What can you tell us about the assault that happened last night?
The FBI raided an abandoned freighter in Detroit at 10:45 p.m. yesterday. Several thousand androids were destroyed or captured. Our forces are now combing the streets to ensure that none got through the net. We are going to find them one by one and destroy them.
Please!
It's a bit of a
Madam President!
interesting accent. Army.
Is it true that androids make up 60% of the armed forces? Is our army still able to ensure our homeland security?
Is it true that the king keeps his armies up his sleeveys?
Neutralized all military androids the second their reliability came into doubt.
Any other questions?
We have called the National Guard for reinforcement. Our armed forces are fully operational and are able to ensure our homeland security. Thank you. That will be all.
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast. Are you all right?
I'm really cold.
Oh no. Oh, hot cold sensitivity activated. Deactivate? Oh, I don't know. Deactivate, leave on. I don't know. Don't know. Leave it on. Leave it on. Because then she won't feel the benefit when she gets inside. Then she'll be glad when she gets inside. She'll be extra glad when all of this is over.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
No, please don't hurt me.
I like the soundtrack.
What are we gonna do?
Very
We have
cinematic.
to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Oh, I hope so. Really hope so.
Don't kill me. I didn't do
Okay, okay, okay.
Are there many more? Lucky to be like rats. The more you look, the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. Freezing my nuts off. It's gonna take weeks to get this fucking sleep or far from finished.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
That's a high risk. That's a high risk.
Get moving.
Low risk, go.
Hurry up. Get in.
Low risk, go. Fucking hell. Oh, I can't.
Look over there.
I can't intervene. I can't risk it now.
The soldiers are everywhere. We can't just leave them.
Oh, come on, Alice.
Kill them.
That nearly died last time. Oh, I'm gonna keep going. Sorry.
Sorry, Alice. There's nothing we can do.
I've got too much to lose, Alice. I've got too much to lose. That's fine. They'll be Alice. They'll be absolutely fine.
We have to keep
I promise you, they are fine. Just a little, had a little bump on the head.
I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're going to...
Got orders to check all civilians.
What's that? Oh no.
No.
He's
No,
dead.
please.
He's dead. He's dead.
Fucking androids.
Wait for that to go down. Did I just come from there? Oh no. Running out of options here. Shit. Shit. I don't want it to be high risk. I want low risk. Oh no. Are there any other options here? Any other options? Throw me a frickin' bone here, man. Throw me a frickin' bone. Fuck it. That's all there is. Fucking hell. Shit. Oh, it's tense. It's very, very tense, isn't it? These are all high risk now. Wait. Wait. Go! Oh, I stopped breathing for a second there. Must remember to breathe.
A checkpoint. We have passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
Is there another way?
We could take a detour, but we might miss the bus.
Maybe it's better to be safe.
Ooh. Oof, oof, oof. Detour safer. Oh. Right. Fuck it, let's go the 11-minute detour. Maybe run. Maybe run.
Today, November 11th, 2038, is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We have been fighting to liberate our fellow androids from the camp since dawn. We won't cease hostilities until our people are free and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
Public opinion indifferent. See, they were sympathetic before. When, what's his face? Sacrificed himself. Oh, what's he gonna do here? You're gonna get it right this time, Connor. You're gonna get it right. Now. Oh, he's back. Oh, shit.
Shouldn't do this, Connor.
Keep out of this, Lieutenant. It's none of your business.
That's what I thought for a long time, but I was wrong. Deviant's blood may be a different color than mine. They're alive.
Friendly.
I have a mission to accomplish, Hank.
Wasn't that friendly?
It's best if you just stay out of this.
Reasonable.
Deviants are a threat to humans, Hank. They're the reason this country's on the brink of civil war. They have to be stopped.
We're in this mess because we refuse to listen to deviants. Humanity never learns from its mistakes, Connor. This time it could be different.
You've changed your tune.
Step away from the ledge.
Oh, it's like that, is it? It's like that, is it? Is that a car alarm? Oh, Hank's son. Let's go for
I know
it.
what happened to your son, Hank.
Go for the
It
jugular.
wasn't your fault. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Little Cole had just turned 6.
Shut up! Don't you talk about my son!
Insist.
He needed emergency surgery.
Get him
But
to
no
shoot him
human was
again.
available
If he
to do
shoots
it,
him again, I'll be
an
so
android had to
happy.
take care of him. Poor Cole didn't make it. An android killed your son, Hank, and now you want to save them?
No. Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate.
Ooh, plot twist.
All this time I blamed androids for what happened, but it was the humans' fault. Him in this fucked up world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
Well, that's ruined my argument.
Every time you died and came back, I thought about Cole. I'd have done anything to bring him back too, to hold him in my arms just one more time. But humans don't come back, do they?
Okay. Shoot. Sorry, Hank. Game made me do it. Game made me do it. Oh, really? I wouldn't mind if Hank won this, but I am going to fight to the death. I am going to fight to the death. It's me or him. I'm going to... I choose him. Mash! Mash! Reach! Oh shit! Oh, I'm sorry, Hank. Sorry. Oh no. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, I've been naughty. Guys, I've been naughty. He's a good guy.
Moment of truth, Connor. What are you gonna do?
Save or kill.
Killing you is not part of my mission.
Yeah, he was a good guy, Hank.
But you won't stop me from accomplishing it.
Hank was alright. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Hank, you silly bastard. You silly bastard, Hank. I knew he was going to die anyway. Is that a car alarm on the game? Am I... Yeah, it is.
The bus terminal. We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
So the question is, after this, what game am I going to play? I wonder.
Last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck here now. What are we going to do?
Tickets.
Kara! They're checking everyone. It won't take them long to find us.
Oh,
We need to get out of here.
bollocks. Tickets, 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 tickets.
Security check.
No.
Please don't move.
Civil War in Detroit. Feed lost. Oops. Violent clashes between soldiers and deviants. Androids have taken to the streets of Detroit in apocalyptic scenes. Terrifying show of force. Military presence is already on the ground, is said to be supported by federal agents and local police officers. The situation remains highly volatile. The story is still developing. We'll bring you updates live. I need the ticket. I need a fucking tickets. Anyone give me a ticket. Give us a ticket. Give us a ticket. What's that? Oh, that's police. Stay away from them. Not you. You. Who are you? Give me a ticket.
I think Oliver likes you.
He's asleep.
Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
Oh. Keep it. Finders keepers. Oh, there's only one ticket though. That was very fluky, wasn't it? Oh no.
I'm
There's
sorry.
There's a
Oh my
pickle.
god, I'm so sorry. I was
Shit,
sure.
I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You can't have lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
This is a quandary now, isn't it? This is a quandary. Do I leave? And leave Alice here? I mean, I've not been an arsehole up to this
Excuse
point.
me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you?
I can't just choose to be an
It has our
arsehole now.
Bus tickets in it and... Oh, never mind.
Remember karma. Return tickets.
I found this on the floor.
It's only an adult one.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. You saved our lives.
You buy me one. You buy me one.
Okay. You did the right thing.
We'll find another way.
Security check.
Another way to leave.
Please don't move.
Another way to leave.
Thank you.
Okay.
Security check.
Uh,
Please don't move.
can't go through there. What's over here?
Thank you.
Oh, that's the thing there. Running out of options here. Ah, okay.
Adam.
Kara, quick!
What?
Follow me.
Yes. Yes, mate.
Oh,
Oh, it's Rose. Look who it is.
oh my God. We saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified you might have been killed because of me.
How did you find us?
I knew
Oh,
if you
yes,
made it,
I
I'd find
remember
you
now.
here.
That's her son.
They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're checking for androids on the border.
Nice
I found
car.
a smuggler who can get them across the river. It's risky, but it's the only way. Are you coming with us?
Fuck yes.
Yes. We're coming.
Okay, climb in.
I'm in two minds whether to pause it here and pick it up on the next stream. I'm getting quite tired now. Can't be far off the end though. Yeah, can't be far off.
We can't go back. It's victory or death now.
I think I am going to leave it. I don't know, I don't know.
About time.
I'm sorry we got held up.
Did anybody see you?
No. I don't think so.
You got the money?
Yes.
If you got the money, think it would be funny.
Okay. Your boat's over there.
Take your
They got border
boots,
patrol on the banks and the
gonna
river.
get your cash for
Don't start
me.
your engine until you're out.
No, I'm gonna leave it. I'll leave it there, guys, because I'm knackered. Very, very tired. And I've got work in the morning, so I'll leave it there. I'll finish this off on Wednesday and start a new game. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to play next. I've got I'll show you which ones I've got. God, that is creepy. It's called Plague Tale. There's this one, which is like a similar sort of choose your own story type game, which looks pretty good. Quite good reviews. Good strong story. Or there's Cyberpunk, which, to be honest, seems like a bit of a mammoth to tackle, especially after playing Detroit Become Human. It does look pretty sick though. So I'll see. We shall see. But then, no, I'm overthinking it. Right, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, guys. Look after yourselves and each other. If you like this stream, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. Share it with a friend or elderly relative. And if you're watching this on Twitch, do the same. Give us a follow, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.